Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Locked from the Other Side podcast. My name's Tom, and I'm obviously here. Gio's here.
Hello, I am here.
Mike's here.
Yo.
Dyer's back from the dead.
Hello.
And Cody's here. Cody, hit me.
Go Cinderella. Go Cinderella. Orgasm blush lipstick and concealer. Devil in a tight dress. Girl, you a killer. And ain't nobody realer. And ain't nobody realer. That's the quote.
Drake quote of the day, guys.
Drake quote of the day brought to you by
Cody.
Cody. Brought to you by Cody. All right, guys, how's everybody doing?
Fantastic.
Everybody have a nice week? Pleasant?
Yeah.
Dyer, you're back?
I am. I didn't get fired.
Nope. Eric.
He got fired.
Eric, no, he requested that I tell the world that he is dead.
Oh, he died.
He has passed. And by passed, I mean he's
working.
he told me to say that,
Oh.
so I don't. It's not official. I don't even really have to say it. No lawyer told me I had to say it,
But you did.
but I did. So,
You guys ready to talk about a lot of Star Wars?
Yeah.
What's a Star Wars?
hold your horses there, big guy. Rein it
I'm
in.
just getting everyone prepared
Rein it in.
because it's gonna be a lot of Star Wars.
Rein it in.
I've only watched
Rein
the
in
trailer
your
like at
horses.
least 10 times.
10 times.
10
10 times. Well, for those of you who are completely unfamiliar with how we do everything, and you probably should be, this is the third episode, but we first start we start out with all the news that we think you might care about, but probably don't care about, but we care about it. So guess what? We're going to talk about
You should
it.
care about it.
Sometimes
Care
I
about
pretend,
it. So
pretend to
leading
care about
off, batting first, the Mookie Betts of this podcast.
Mookie Betts.
The messy, true story behind the making of Destiny from Kotaku by Jason Schreier. Jason Schreier, for those of you who haven't seen the article, has spent the last 13 months investigating why Destiny's story sucked and what happened, because there was rumors that it went under massive changes about roughly a year, I think, or less than a year before launch. And so he's pretty much gone in and he's been interviewing people all off the record and has now put together all his findings. This came out
On the record now.
2 days ago. Well, their names aren't on the record.
Oh, okay.
So they're still off the record, I guess. I'm not a journalisto.
Journalisto, huh?
Yes.
That's a pretty fancy word.
It's not a word, I don't think. But so in the summer of 2013, months before they were supposed to ship their next game, the game developers at Bungie went into panic mode. The storied studio, best known for creating the multi-million selling Halo series, had spent the previous 3 years working on something they hoped would be revolutionary. Destiny, as they called it, was to be a cross between the traditional shooter like Halo and a massive multiplayer game like World of Warcraft. 2 years ago, something went wrong. Destiny's writing team, led by well-respected Bungie veteran Joe Staten, had been working on the game for several years, put together what they called a supercut 2-hour video comprising the game's cinematics and major story beats. However, this was not well received. And this is where everything shifted for Destiny. And this is where we started to get the formulations of the story or lack thereof that we got in the first Destiny game. Now, I think everybody here has played Destiny.
I know what's
Yeah,
more
that's
exciting than Destiny?
What's that, Cody?
This purple little thing.
Anyway, so everybody but Cody has played Destiny at this table.
Hey,
Cody
I
played Destiny.
Don't you shout at me like that.
I'm not shouting at you.
I just thought this was more
Do you want me to
interesting.
shout at you?
No.
I don't want to shout at you.
It'd be too loud.
Don't shout because it's gonna hurt my ears.
You're going to have to get over that because it's going to get loud and wild in here. But,
Wet and wild.
so yeah, Destiny story, guys. What'd you think?
It was pretty terrible.
Wasn't there,
The
right?
original-
No,
they
there
don't-
wasn't a story
Never-
really at all.
I
You
just
had to
forgot
go-
things.
To get any sort of lore at all, you had to go online and read what they had, the glimmer cards. they call
And
them.
that is ironically all that's left of pretty much. Let me get his name again. Joe Staten, I believe, was the. Yeah, Joe Staten, the writer. All of that lore is the original, his lore from what he had from
And
the original storyline.
If you did go online and read those and piece it together, it was fantastic. And it was just, it made the game that much better. But
Who's gonna do that?
Who's exactly?
Right, you
who's
shouldn't
gonna
have
do
to go
that?
through all that to find out the story of a game.
It should
Yeah,
have
it's
been
really
included.
stupid.
I don't even know who reads besides Tom.
We keep
Tom
going
reads.
over this every week. This is
Every
going to be a
week, man.
weekly.
Dude, we're talking about reading every week. Why?
It's true. But gamers,
Why are we reading?
eagle-eyed gamers had gone and had looked at the original trailers and previews for Destiny back from 2013 when it came out. And I think that's when all this really started, where everyone was like, yes, something went wrong here. And so what Jason Schreier has found out is that I guess the supercut just wasn't that good. So it was pretty much like a bad trailer. But from people he talked to, they said the writing was good, the plot was good, had a great beginning, great middle, great end. And they just didn't put it together into a good trailer. So those higher ups, they panicked and went into panic mode and then started to just scrap together everything.
And then we got the great game called Destiny. They
just kind of shit out a story.
Which now they've gone and started to re-piece together. Eric, you've completed Taken.
But they're going to make you pay for it.
Right.
You got to pay for it.
I have to say,
it looks good.
It was $40, and you're basically getting an entirely new game for $40. And a lot of content. So I found it to be worth the money.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like it should have already been in the game.
I agree with that.
Do you know what I mean? So
yeah.
Here's the thing: when that game got announced, me and Dyer flipped the fuck out. We were like, "This is gonna be the biggest MMO, like Halo-esque game," and we got it, and it was 5 planets, no story.
No story.
You beat it. You're just like
we beat it, and we were just like, all right.
What just happened?
Yeah. Let's like go find armor and guns, I guess, and try to get light.
It turned into just a grind game.
Overhyped. It was like Diablo over again.
Yeah.
Diablo 3, yeah.
Oh, it was just overhyped. We thought this. They promised like an MMO experience, like nothing that anyone's ever seen on console gaming, and then it just wasn't.
I think we spent more time just standing on that building. Remember that building?
Jumping up and down.
Just jumping up and down. Like I think we were like kicking a ball around or something.
Oh, you're talking like the main.
Yeah, the tower.
Yeah, the Citadel or whatever it's called.
Oh, the tower.
The gathering center.
See, that's how forgettable that game is.
But if you think about too, like they had all the right voice actors. They had Bill Nye, who was not the scientist, not the science guy.
Oh man,
that would have
been awesome.
The guy from the older guy from
I would have gone
the
back and
Underworld series. You know,
Yep.
they had Peter Dinklage, who was fantastic. I thought a lot of people
Which they'd
didn't like him.
replaced.
Yeah, they replaced him with Nolan North.
It's pretty good with
Yeah.
Nolan North.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which I kind of get why they did it too.
But again, they hyped another thing that
Right.
just didn't deliver.
Yeah, and that was then another shady thing where they said, oh, well, you know, with his acting schedule, we couldn't just get him in. Nolan's just always available because this is his job, so he can always get in. Well, it's. I think it's just them doing more damage control.
Yeah, it's definitely
to
damage control.
reel in everything that was happening with Destiny.
I think it's a combination of both, to be honest.
What's that?
Having Nolan North come in.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, why would you have half a game voiced by Peter Dinklage and then half voiced
Yeah, you gotta go in.
Didn't they completely replace Dinklage?
Yeah, all
It's
of the original
all of it.
content is Nolan North now.
And even if you jumped in with your character right now, Ghost would be Nolan North.
Yeah.
But you know what they did with the expansions? They made the original game useless. You can't really even play with anyone.
A lot of people got really pissed about that.
Yeah,
which
so
is
you're
understandable, too.
forced to buy the expansion.
Right, which was frustrating, and all that work you did in the first year
Trying to get the
completely
light, yep.
useless.
Oh yeah,
They completely changed the leveling system, which needed to be changed.
Yes.
should have been.
But it shouldn't have ever been how it was to begin with. It should have been
agree.
exactly how it is now.
Did we spend so much time figuring out how the hell you level up?
Yeah.
And there's spots that were left out of the main game that he mentioned. One was a European dead zone, so that's another part of Earth that would have been explorable. That was gone. There was a raid on Mars, I believe. I don't know if there's a raid on Mars currently, but there was a big.
No.
Okay, so there was supposed to be a bigger raid. Other things that were mentioned were it was going to be very story driven, so it was going to start. You'd start a mission, you'd get a brief cutscene about 30 to 45 seconds long. Then it would end with a 3 to 5 minute cutscene.
that you can't skip.
That you can't skip. Maybe it would have been skippable. This is a whole other.
Oh, you get the expansion, then you can skip the scene.
But I mean, they introduced characters. They introduced a character in the main story, the Stranger. I don't know if you guys remember the Stranger.
I don't even remember, honestly.
No.
I don't know any of the
She has
characters.
been, they set her up to be this fantastic, mysterious character, and then all of a sudden you don't talk to her anymore.
Well, she's a
stranger.
Yeah, but
she's stranger danger.
But
you
I'm
know?
just saying how that's another.
Yeah, it was just like
another why was that person even introduced?
They made her so forgettable
because
that-
all of the
No,
little
not
kids
even.
that
They
played
made her like a badass,
Uh-huh.
and then all of a sudden she's not in the game at all.
She was that badass stranger and like all the
I
little
think I
kids
remember her.
that
She came at
played.
the end of the game, right?
Like kind of towards the middle when you go to Venus. She's
I don't remember.
what the hell do they call her? She's one of the robot people.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
An Exo.
Exo.
Well, you know what's more interesting than Destiny?
Continuing on this trail of
Don't talk to strangers, kids.
controversial
Any other
stories.
story.
Any other story?
Things that are
the next story.
continue to never go away. Kojima and Konami.
Oh, jeez.
On Monday, Simon Parkin of The New Yorker, which is a first for a site that's going to be on here and probably never be on here again, The New Yorker.
The New Yorker.
Brought up that Kojima's last day at Konami was on October 9th. And this was later updated by Kotaku. Hang on, let me make sure I get the right quote that I had. Konami denied that he has left the company. Currently, Kojima and the development team are finished developing Metal Gear Solid 5 and are taking a long time off from work. And now there was also a farewell party from that day, and there are pictures of said farewell party. When asked about the farewell party, Konami replied, "We're not sure what kind of thing this was."
What did we just do?
This pretext of a vacation could be a way for a long fade out, but Konami insisted because the development time for console games is so long and fatigue builds up, it is common for employees to take extended periods of time off when development is finished. Source close to Konami previously told Kotaku that Kojima's contract ends this December. And sorry, that was a transition over to a Kotaku article from Brian Ashcraft. So yeah, there's a story that never seems to be going away.
Yeah.
Is he done? Will they or won't they?
I think at some point, they will be done. They've already Konami's already expressed that they want to separate and continue Metal Gear without him, without Kojima. So
Doesn't make sense.
it doesn't make sense, but I'm sure they could. I'm sure they'll be fine.
I think Kojima's just equally as well. He's done as well. He wants to move on. He's set.
I'd like to
with
see what
that.
else he could do.
Yeah,
honestly, move away from the
if
Metal
he
Gear.
goes out, I mean, that's going to be
Silent
like
Hills.
a big time free agent hitting the market. Studios are going to be, publishers are going to be, wanting to get him on board, and
Right.
whether or not he goes out and makes his own studio, because I don't believe anybody knows what the deal is with Kojima Productions or what his studio is called.
I mean, he's more of the story guy, I feel, anyways. And
Yeah,
maybe
he's
the idea man.
He's always been heavily influenced by film. I
Yeah.
think his original dream was to be a director.
Yeah.
When he was growing up.
And I have to force myself to remember Konami is not just a video game company. They just do a whole bunch of other stuff in Japan.
What are those things they do, Gio?
Well, they make fucking pachinko machines. Obviously. Everybody knows they make fucking pachinko machines.
Do they make Silent Hills?
Silent.
No, they don't make Silent.
They don't make
That
Silent
is the
Hills.
answer
They
to
make
that
Silent Hill
question.
fucking pachinko machines.
My God.
Anyways, I just
Allison Road.
Allison Road, do it. I just gotta keep reminding myself that they just do a bunch of other stuff. But separating from him, I think it's time. He's been there a long time.
Oh, I believe his entire career has been spent
Yeah, so I'd like to see what he could do once he moves on.
and for all intents and purposes, Metal Gear Solid 5 is a great game. Great way for him to go out.
Nominee for Game of the Year, I'm sure.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
I haven't played it yet.
Yeah.
I'll probably play Assassin's Creed before I play it. But
why would you play Assassin's Creed over Metal Gear?
oh, Gio,
Beyond me.
because I'm sad.
You've played Assassin's Creed. Once you played
Every
like,
single
any
time.
of them,
You've played them all.
you've played them all.
There's no denying that.
Repetitive combat.
There's no
throughout
denying
the
that.
entire series.
I can't wait for that Let's Play.
Oh, it's going to be a
It's
beautiful
going to
Let's
be
Play, isn't
terrible.
it?
Let's
We're
play.
going to have a lovely time.
Let's play terrible Assassin's Creed. That's what we should call it.
No, it's Let's Unwillingly Play.
Yeah, well, that's for sure.
Speaking of games that we want to play, that
Fallout 4?
Gio can now see.
19 days?
19 days,
All
guys.
right, keep it in your pants over there.
Whoa,
I'm gonna
this
have
table
to-
just rose at least a couple of centimeters.
It'll probably be
have
like
to-
16 days when this goes up. but-
Have to ask you to relax on that one there, Mike. We know.
All right, read the story.
We know Fallout 4 is coming out. Anyway, Star Wars Battlefront. Leia, Han, and Palpatine join the battle from Jamie Keane on the PlayStation blog. Star Wars Battlefront on PS4 lets you step into the shoes of many iconic figures from the vast Star Wars universe. Playing as a hero or villain character in Star Wars isn't only about charging fearlessly into battle and laying waste to enemy troopers. It's also about defensive tactics and supporting your team.
No, it's not.
I'm here today. I'm not. This guy is. To give you insight into the design. Oh, wow. No, that's not what I want. Anyway. Read things before we go into them. That's my future reference. Leia. is an available character.
What is she gonna do on the battlefield?
So I'm wondering if for now she's just going to be kind of like a Han Solo play style.
She's just gonna hang out.
just like what?
good.
Like
Just fucking shoot shit. And
Even
badass.
better, I can tell you what she's gonna do.
how will you be able
would
to
you
know
Would
that?
you like me to tell you what she can do?
are you going to read it? from
I
the article?
am gonna read it from.
Wow, it's in the article. Let's do this.
It's clear that Leia is a leader. So in Star Wars Battlefront, she's very much about support play, buffing team members, and holding positions. Furthermore, players spawning close to her will spawn as Alderaan honor guards, which that actually sounds pretty cool. That said, she's got a lot of offensive output as well. Just look at the original Star Wars trilogy. You'll notice that when Leia shoots at stormtroopers, she misses. I mean, kills them quickly. We've based one of Leia's abilities on this, Trooper Bane, a hard-hitting boosted blaster shot. Trooper Bane is designed to be fired in single burst. Now, this packs a real punch. If you hit your target, Stormtrooper will get killed in one blast by a Trooper Bane, and against villains, it will both deal a lot of damage and temporarily stun them. And for the defensive power is Enhanced Squad Shield. So that's the same thing as the regular Squad Shield. Then there's Supply Drop, which supplies power-ups for all of the other characters on the battlefield.
So she's the monk.
She's a healer.
I would just like to
pretty
spawn
cool.
around her.
Oh boy.
No, that's
Hang
interesting.
out, you know.
And now that side of the table just rose another.
Now we're even. But I never really played the original Battlefront. Like, were there heroes in it?
Yeah.
The second one.
Okay, the second one had
Second
heroes. Who were they?
Han Solo was one.
Boba Fett, right?
Boba Fett. Obi-Wan,
Darth Maul.
Darth Maul, Darth Vader.
Wonder if we'll be
Luke,
getting
Vader,
those
yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's kind of seems like they're
Probably obviously gonna be the new guys like Kylo
Grievous was
Ren and
also one
stuff.
of them.
Grievous.
Well, and
Grievous.
this is
Is that his name?
General Grievous.
Yeah.
Grievous wasn't in two, was he?
No,
Yes,
he
he
was
was.
not.
Darrell
No,
Reeves
he
was.
Are you sure? Yeah. Darrell Reeves most certainly was not in that
He
game.
is certainly a villain.
Well, he was there to backstab some people, that's for sure.
But you got to think that those guys may
Chewbacca.
eventually be in
Chewbacca.
there. Chewbacca was there?
Yeah, I mean, and this is kind of expected because even after the beta, I think we all knew it wasn't just going to be
The
Yeah,
Luke
it
and
wasn't
Darth
just-
Vader.
No, obviously.
Yeah, there was
Jar
going to
Jar.
be
Jar Jar Binks is there?
his Jar Jar going to be
He's
what's
the most OP hero.
his power is to bring ruin to the entire galactic senate.
The match just ends.
He's like a nuke. He's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a nuke in Modern Warfare.
Yeah,
2.
he just ends the game.
But right there, just with Leia, before we even get into our next new hero, they're all going to have different abilities, so that's going to add a different level of strategy.
Yeah, because
the
it seemed
games.
like at least it's just a beta. I understand that, but Darth and Luke pretty much had the same abilities.
Yeah, they were slashing.
You know, hack and slash type of deal.
Same, your ground troop had the same abilities as the other ground troops, unless
Right,
you had
yeah.
different cards.
Mm-hmm.
There was really no set distinction between a support class, a scout class, an assault class.
Yeah, I think those
and a
cards,
healer.
there's going to be a lot more of them in the
I
game,
would think so.
obviously.
Oh,
I
yeah,
would hope
definitely.
so.
I think that's going to definitely change the style of how everybody plays because you're going to be able to tailor it to how you want to be.
Right. Now, Han Solo also has 3 useful abilities. One is called Rapid Fire. Okay, he's already starting to sound a lot like Leia. It lets Han fire his blaster as fast as you can pull the trigger without having to worry about overheating. That sounds
pretty
like
cool.
it's going to be real OP and piss a lot of
that's
people off.
really OP.
But you know what? It doesn't, gang up on him and kill him.
Right.
They're pretty killable if you can gang up on them, work as a team, and
Yeah, Tom did it.
I did it.
He killed Darth Vader.
I killed Darth Vader and
Sniper, right?
then crashed
And then
my
crashed a TIE fighter.
Yeah,
You got in it and immediately crashed.
You're just like, what do I do? What do I do?
Han Solo's second power is his lucky shot. It's a
The Greedo shot.
this is a build up and release power.
That was the lucky shot.
It's a build up and release power that hits really hard and is effective against vehicles. Lucky shot works for infantry as well and is mighty enough to break Darth Vader's block. Damn. And lastly is his shoulder charge power, where it says right here, remember the Star Wars Episode 4 A New Hope scene where Han charges into a group of stormtroopers?
No.
Then you'll know what to expect. Shoulder charge is both an offensive and defensive move and can be used to get quickly into battles, but also out of them.
That is awesome
You
that
don't
they made
remember
that a
from
move.
New Hope?
I honestly don't remember that. I've seen these movies so many times, I just don't remember.
You apparently haven't seen them
I
enough.
guess not.
That's what we also call a truck stick.
Truck stick.
like in
Yep.
Madden.
It's a truck
Yep.
stick.
Is it the hit stick?
His stick.
So Han Solo, so Leia, where she's more support, Han's more of a assault.
Yeah, definitely a support.
Gonna come in and do
assault class.
some damage for you, and they're already, tanks, so he's gonna come in and whoever gets Han's gonna do some heavy damage. But they also have a villain, and that villain is Emperor Palpatine. Palpatine's main attack is the iconic Force Lightning, obviously, which would be very disappointing, I think, if it wasn't his Force Lightning, which does a lot of damage to troops within reach. Also comes in the more powerful Chain Lightning form, which is an area of effectability dealing the damage to enemies around you in all directions.
Jeez.
Another power is called Force Dash, and is shocking in another way. When Palpatine activates Force Dash, he'll move extremely fast in his current direction, which can be a real nasty surprise for Rebel soldiers. In contrast to these abilities is also the Empire Team Support villain capable. He's the Empire Team Support villain capable of providing power-ups for others and himself. So there's the 3 new characters
Word.
that are going to be coming to Star Wars Battlefront. And Eric, did you just see an upcoming story?
I did, yeah.
Okay, that one's a surprise for everyone.
Ooh, I like
So,
it's not a surprise for him now. What the heck?
Yeah, I already told them about it before.
Yeah, it's pretty cool
But,
that
so,
they're
yeah.
coming out with new characters. And from what you guys told me, because I'm a novice when it comes to Battlefront, I would expect.
I mean, and
there
this
to
is
be
really
more.
the first time that you're actually seeing it.
There's going to be a ton.
I think I read also that after the movie releases, they'll be putting out DLC with stuff from the new.
Yeah,
Jeez.
it makes
the new
sense.
movie.
Yeah, I'm
Which
sure they
is
don't
really
want to
good.
spoil.
Yeah, exactly.
Anything.
Yeah.
But how cool would it be to have freaking Kylo Ren as a playable character?
Yeah,
Oh,
that would be cool.
How about that BB-8?
BB-8 is the hero of the game. That is the nuke.
That's the
That's the nuke.
Oh,
if
man.
you can get BB-8, then you freaking
You win the game.
And the,
I definitely think Jar Jar Binks would, ruin the
Just
game.
falls from the sky.
Everyone would just kill themselves.
Everyone knows that Kylo Ren is Jar Jar Binks.
which I wish Eric was here to discuss with us. One of his many theories.
Take
About the
off his
Force
helmet and
Awakens,
you
like-
just see those stupid ears coming out. And
Misa,
the Force
I'm gonna avenge you, Annie.
Terrible. Worst characters ever. He has to be the worst character.
I
in
give the
anything.
Chancellor utmost authority.
You do that really well.
That one sounded almost offensively Asian. I'm a little upset
You
about
did
that
offend our Asian audience.
I'm a little upset.
I don't even know.
They all just left.
I'm mildly upset about that one.
Our apologies. We mean no harm.
God.
We love Asians. Should I say it? Should I say especially Beauregard?
Oh, jeez.
I said it.
So we're on to our last video game story.
Last video game
This
story.
is esports related.
Esports.
Yep. Activision Blizzard
I'm
announces
too
new
bad
esports
at these
division
things to be.
Like EA
by
Sports.
Andrew Goldfarb at IGN. Activision Blizzard has announced a new division focused entirely on esports. To run it, the publisher has recruited Steve Bornstein, former CEO
Cody
of
peering
ESPN
over
and the
Tom's
NFL
shoulder.
Network, as chairman, and Mike Sepso, co-founder of MLG, as senior vice president. So this is pretty cool that a real big company is getting into
Involved,
esports. I mean,
yeah.
I don't watch a ton of esports,
I
but
don't either. You know who's really popular with the MOBA people?
I know it's real popular with mobile people. That's
Yeah.
probably why Activision Blizzard's getting on board with
Yeah, it
Yeah.
makes sense.
Heroes of the Storm, I believe, and then there
Yep.
was Heroes of the Dorm or whatever was there.
The dorm.
Yeah, that was
a
the
college league,
That was the
basically.
college.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
the college league, but that was the show that went on ESPN too,
Okay.
and that all those people freaked out about.
It
There's
was
a
on-
show on ESPN2
Yeah.
of Heroes of the Storm.
It was
Yes.
definitely on ESPN 8.
What?
The Ocho.
I never knew that.
What is this?
That's where you watch
even-
dodgeball.
What is
That's
going,
where
what
I
are we
watch
talking about?
dodgeball.
We're talking
Yeah.
about esports.
What? Like what? What?
Activision
MLG.
Blizzard has
MLG
made
is
its
the same
own
thing.
division.
MLG.
Yeah.
Right.
They're making a whole division to build up esports, essentially.
It's definitely something that's coming up. Gaining popularity because people are making money. You know?
You got 18-year-olds making $100,000 at a tournament.
Well, there's now a
Crazy.
Call of Duty World League, and then obviously Blizzard has as well Hearthstone and StarCraft too.
Yeah.
And
Are hugely popular esports games.
and Microsoft's starting to focus pretty heavily on Halo esports.
Right.
Which
That's
is-
all part of with Halo 5.
That was probably
Right,
that was more the original esports with MLG was with
There's
Halo.
Halo and Call of Duty were the big two.
Yeah, Halo was
But
definitely part of that.
Ever since Sony and Call of Duty partnered off, because Microsoft wants to focus on Halo.
Right, it makes sense.
Right. So
Just kind of to separate them from the crowd, I guess.
Yeah.
because they could do either one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and Microsoft would be stupid to not promote their
Their own
number
product.
one.
Right. Their own
The
Now that
reason
they-
people buy Xbox is
Right.
Halo.
I mean, I know now there's talk about like Call of Duty is going on a downward trend in sales or whatever, and did Sony, get those exclusive rights at the wrong time? But I don't really see why Microsoft always felt the need to have it first, because they have Halo.
Right.
Halo's been their thing. Halo's been so big, like as a competitive game. Like, why haven't they just been pushing it all along? Like, why did they feel? I mean, maybe Call of Duty because it was the most popular shooter because it was on all consoles.
It's on, yeah.
But it just now that like I get thinking about it, why they were like, oh yeah, you know what, you guys can go ahead to Sony.
Right.
We're just gonna push Halo now.
Right.
It makes a little bit more sense.
Well, it felt like for a while that Halo wasn't a priority for Microsoft.
yeah.
And then Halo 4 came out, and it was really good, in my opinion.
Was it a really good day?
Yeah.
There's a lot of things about Halo that you like Halo a lot, don't
I
you?
love Halo.
I think if you turn the game on, it was just
If you haven't noticed, Halo's coming out next Tuesday, and we're gonna do an unboxing. So watch the video.
We'll do the
When that's
unboxing,
done.
and then if you want to mention what else will be going on October 27th, starting at 12 a.m.
Halo 5 all-nighter.
All nighter.
All night.
Me,
Over on-
I'm going to
Cody.
try and beat the campaign in one sitting.
Over
it'll
on
be fun.
Twitch.tv
Monday
/ lock from the other side.
Yes.
LFTOS, something
It'll
like
be
that.
underneath.
Underneath.
Underneath,
there.
we'll link it
Underneath
in
the table?
We'll link it in the description to the Twitch
Why,
page.
why is it under the table?
That's where my TV is.
Oh, okay.
So if I drive to your apartment, how is this gonna work?
We're gonna play.
I'd assume you'd play the game.
We have 3 TVs,
All right.
and you'll just have to bring your Xbox.
I think we're gonna get like a lot of pizza and beer
Okay.
and chips,
I'm gonna need to take a nap.
that's fine.
and it's gonna be on Monday night / Tuesday
Well,
morning.
technically, it's Tuesday morning the whole time.
Well, just so you know,
Yeah,
I was just
technically.
trying to clarify. A
Is it
little
going to
bit.
be pre-downloaded? We're going to have to fucking wait.
I
It should be
Oh,
pre-downloaded.
shit,
I think
that's
they're
right.
offering pre-download.
I'm
For Halo
gonna
5.
have it downloaded tonight.
Dyer will be
so-
starting it off first, regardless, because
You know what?
he's bought this.
I've got that covered actually. When we'll discuss that later.
Those are
Just
things-
know, midnight,
Yeah.
October 27th. Watch us
Basically,
beat Halo
once-
in one sitting.
Basically, once we're out of line for the game, we'll be playing. So give us like 12:15.
Even if me,
12:15,
to be
dude.
in
Me and
line.
you, when we bought Halo Fallout New Vegas, we were home in like 3 minutes.
Yeah, but that's true.
We drove
All
to
right.
GameStop and got home, and it was like
So give
5
us like
minutes later.
12:05. We'll be on Halo 5. Don't worry.
More news to come from that. You can follow us on Twitter
Yeah,
at
like,
Locked
I
from the
wasn't-
other
I wasn't
side
into
or at LFTOS. I don't really know. Facebook, LFTOS, Locked from the other side, something like that. There's links at the bottom of this video. We're gonna post stuff.
at this point in
You'll
the
find
video,
it.
Mike's gonna throw random links all over the screen. It's
And you
just
can-
gonna be
you can
crazy
click
links
this
one.
popping up everywhere.
You can also click this one. Don't click that one.
There's one right across Gio's
But
face
click
right
that
now.
one. All right,
Now you have to do it.
guys. I'm ready to dive.
with like fireworks.
Are you guys
and
ready to
stuff.
dive into some TV news?
Do
it.
Let's do
I
it.
got some real exciting news.
Oh, boy.
This one's just for me.
Oh God, I know.
Just
what
for
this
This
you.
is this
Is
is
this
from
wrestling?
TVLine.com.
Spoilers.
Assassin's Creed.
Michael
Some big stuff coming up.
Osiello. Sources confirm that Netflix has closed a deal with Warner Brothers for a limited series revival of Gilmore Girls.
Oh my God! Why? What?
I
What is
saw
going
that.
on?
I saw that and I was like, oh, all right. And
I
I
saw
kept
that
reading
too.
what I was reading.
Can we just go ahead and skip that one now?
No, I just wanted to bring that up.
Why are you
just,
so? Why do
just
you
the
even
once.
watch that for the hot chicks?
yeah.
Okay.
I had a crush on Rory.
Yeah, but you could not watch the show and have a crush on
Tom
her.
watches it
just
and like
the same.
files. His
I was
nails.
into the show.
Anyway,
Everyone's
like,
Someone
blush
else,
it.
listen.
I
hey,
blush on it.
wait a second.
It's like that Drake lyric I read.
I'm the executive producer. Somebody files my nails for me. I'm not filing my own nails.
does it? I bet it's Dyer.
but he's no.
He lives with you.
Doesn't matter. He
files
makes
your
the
name.
trip. He makes the
He
trip.
makes the trip. Well, we'll move on to some news that I guess we all care about. Ready?
Yeah, let's talk about beer we're drinking.
Nope. We're going to talk
Okay.
about the season 6 return of a character in Game of Thrones. The Blackfish is back. First reported by Watchers on the Wall. The Blackfish who was last seen in season 3 at the Red Wedding as he stepped out before all of the spoilers debauchery.
You gave him a lot of time for that.
But you didn't really give anything away. So
No, I didn't. I just said debauchery. That can mean anything. In fact, I imply it to mean sex.
That was like 3 years? Was it 3 years
It's
ago?
basically.
Wow, that was
it's
3
not
years
like
ago?
everybody
he hasn't
died.
No.
Oh wait.
Wait.
Damn it, Eric.
It's been 3 years.
That was something. But yeah, he's been seen
Why don't I remember this guy?
on set. He's Caitlin Stark's uncle.
Or Catelyn.
I really
Catelyn
hope
Stark.
Pat doesn't watch
Prefer to
this
say it.
podcast
He was very sneaky.
because he has to watch Game of Thrones.
Who's this?
Our friend Pat.
Pat.
Pat has nothing to do with this.
I really
right now.
doubt he watches this.
But
Like maybe a minute and then
Well,
just
maybe.
like
no, the
laughs.
Blackfish is returning because he is now going to play an important role coming up in this season
Cool.
with a lot of the Jaime Lannister and Bronn storylines. So they're
Okay.
going to be continuing the Jaime and Bronn adventures, which don't take place in the book.
like Jamie Lynn Spears.
Bronn is those.
She's a pretty woman. Sorry, just thinking about her. Continue.
Remember Zoe 101?
Yeah, that's what I was actually
all right.
thinking of. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh boy,
Gilmore Girls.
Gilmore Girls and Zoe 101.
we're back with a vengeance. Yeah, I think this will be cool. It's I've liked Jaime Lannister's story a lot, so it'll be cool to see. The Blackfish is a really cool character in the books, and him
For
getting
those who read.
for those who read, aka me.
Don't know how.
But this article also had some posts of a bunch of tents set up outside of what is it, River Run. So it's kind of set up as if there's a siege that's going to be happening come season 6.
Spoilers.
Oh wow, what a
So
surprise!
it looks like we could be in for a real doozy.
Doozy?
I can't
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah.
This is going to be an exciting season.
Oh, have you guys been watching The Walking Dead?
Stop it! Just don't even.
I have.
No,
You haven't
no,
watched-
no,
you're
no,
not
no,
caught
no,
up?
no, no, no,
Holy
no,
shit.
no, 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 no.
Some crazy stuff
Wait.
happening on that
Oh,
Walking
my
Dead.
Lanta. I want to talk about it. Let's just talk
Eric,
about
are you
it.
caught up? No,
All right.
We can't talk about it.
A season behind. Fuck.
you're still a
You.
season behind.
Dude,
I have to. I'm just have the. 2
what are you
episodes.
doing
It's 2
with
episodes,
yourself?
It's 2
Yeah, it's
episodes.
I
two.
don't know.
The first episode's an hour and a half, though.
Right?
Hour
Maybe
and a
I'll
half?
watch that.
Hour and a
Huh?
half.
Is that one our half?
Hour and a half. Yeah.
Doing Hive.
Yeah, you gotta.
It's
You gotta
freaking
watch
good,
it.
dude.
Exclusive from comicbook.com.
Oh, are we moving on here?
Oh, this is how I moved you guys.
Did he just take over? My
I just
apologies.
shut you guys down.
Walking Dead.
I
you went from Game
listen,
of Thrones to Walking Dead somehow.
I'm just real excited to get to the Star Wars. I want to make sure we have plenty of time.
Star Wars.
We got
to talk
we
about
got
the Star
plenty
Wars.
of time.
Is
Topic,
I don't
Captain
topic
Kirk
of the
in
day
No,
is
it's
going to
not.
be Star
There's not
Wars.
enough time.
What is that?
There's never enough time for Star Wars.
We need more time. For
I can't wait to talk about Captain Kirk.
about Spock.
Spock. 2.
Too.
Let's talk about him.
All right. So from comicbook.com is an exclusive that Connor Hawke is going to appear in DC's Legends of Tomorrow.
For anyone that doesn't know,
Go ahead.
who's Connor Hawke? For anyone,
Why don't you tell us? Do you know?
yeah, I know who he is.
Yeah. So tell us. Go
Oliver
ahead.
Queen's son.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oliver Queen and his ex-girlfriend Sandra Hawk's son. Legends of Tomorrow is the spin-off show of Arrow and the Flash, featuring such characters as Black Canary, the Atom, and I don't remember who else.
Rapunter, is that his name?
Rapunzel?
Yes, not Rapunzel. No.
that's good.
I'm sorry. I'm going to apologize. I have no idea. I was getting
Not
a beer
accepted.
from Kona Brewery here. Kona Brewing Company, Liquid Aloha. So I missed out on what you guys were talking about.
So there's a spin-off of the Arrow and the Flash called The Legends of Tomorrow,
Okay.
and Oliver Queen's son,
Connor Hawke.
Connor Hawke, is going to be in it.
Okay. Now, is this a known like comic book, or are they just kind of off doing their own thing?
So they're a team
I don't know.
I think the whole thing is they're a team. They're traveling through time.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Rip
and
Hunter,
stopping.
who's a new character being introduced, is a time traveler.
Oh,
And so it's a whole different superhero team, but from the Flash and Arrow universe. Well,
Right.
shared universe, but characters from.
So they're using, I think, Firestorm, who's already in the Arrow and Flash universe. They're
Yeah.
using Black Canary, who also is already in the universe.
Adam.
Adam, who currently isn't, but is in the universe. And then they're introducing Connor Hawke, who is Oliver Queen's son.
Which that'll be interesting because Oliver Queen doesn't have a son, so
Not yet.
he's got to be.
Well, it was mentioned in the show.
Yeah, it was mentioned in the show.
Did I totally
but
missed
they
that
don't
then.
confirm that They kind of just brush it off, and
They don't know that it's his. Does he need to go on Maury
He doesn't know that it's
He
his.
doesn't know that he has a son.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does he
Yep.
need to go on Maury Povich and say this is
Nobody.
Remember, he
DNA
meets, he
test.
sees the
Nobody
girl
needs to go on
at
Maury
the
Povich.
coffee shop.
Yeah.
Right.
In the Flash, I think.
Yeah,
it
it's in
was
The
too.
Flash. It's at
'cause she
the
goes
Jitters
to-
or whatever
she
it's
goes
called.
to Central City. I mean, he goes to Central City.
Yeah.
Just got so many spoilers thrown in my face.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, if you're gonna watch Arrow.
spoilers in the
Was
title of
about
this.
to.
You weren't about
As soon
to.
as Shield's done.
Just tell you what you were gonna probably watch though is Batman versus Superman, which released some new stills. Of
I'll wait for the
movie.
DVD.
Tom, I'm so
You
proud of
were
that
DVD.
transition.
I believe that when we go see it and we're like, damn, you're gonna be like,
Damn boy.
I'll probably be there, to be honest
Yeah.
with you. I won't wait for the DVD release.
That's what I thought.
So these new stills, looking through them, appear to be from the trailer. One is Superman surrounded by all of these
Zombies.
people reaching out to him.
Zombies?
They look
They
like
look like
zombies.
zombies.
This is from the
Zombies, holy shit.
Total Film Magazine, which did a cover story on Batman vs Superman. A bunch of people reaching out to Superman to touch him
'Cause he's a
inappropriately.
god.
they want to eat his
'Cause
face
he's a god.
they're Zombies.
Is this Walking
still
Dead
shot of Wonder
Superman
Woman.
style?
The shot of Wonder
Still
Woman
shot of
is
Batman
awesome.
who just beat some boy, just straight down,
Batflick
and then
for life.
probably the best still
Say no
shot,
to
which
abuse.
is that Batman and Superman standing up, facing each other from the destroyed Batmobile.
Which was an
Wasn't-
awesome shot.
Wasn't that already released or? am I-
Yeah, these are all from the trailer. They're just new
Okay.
still
They're
shots.
just
of
stills,
it.
yeah.
So you can get a better look at everything going on in them. But it's all stuff that's from that last trailer.
I wasn't excited about that movie at all until that trailer came out.
I'm still honestly, I'm
have to-
still not excited.
Yeah,
That's
I
because
mean,
you have no friends or something.
I have
It
no-
still has the potential to be bad, but I don't think it's going to be bad.
Yeah.
I think it'll be good.
Yeah.
I think it'll be good. I got a lot of faith in Ben Affleck.
Yes.
I think he's going to be a great Batman.
I think Zoc.
Zack Snyder.
I think Zack Snyder's doing a pretty good job too. A lot of people didn't like Man of Steel.
I
Personally,
love Man of
I
Steel.
personally enjoyed it. Quite
I
a
like
bit.
Man of Steel.
I just don't
thought Man
like.
of Steel was good. Yeah.
I don't know why they're just integrating Batman
sports.
just because they can. I don't know.
They're trying to build Justice League.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think they could have done it differently, but
Who's more
whatever
popular
works.
than Batman right now?
They're trying to catch up to Marvel though.
Yeah, but they're going about it the whole wrong way. I think maybe. Well, I guess
Maybe.
We'll have to wait.
we will see.
we'll have to wait and see. I guess.
I do think they're trying to cram a lot into one movie.
Right.
Yeah,
They definitely are.
because supposedly they're introducing Aquaman.
No.
That's probably going to be at the end, like after credit thing, where Aquaman's going to come out of the water.
You know
or
what?
something.
If they do that, I will appreciate it more. I would
Yeah, I
actually
think that'd
like
be better.
that.
Wasn't he? I thought he was in a storage, like in a containment facility or something.
Aquaman?
Yeah. I don't know where I just got that from.
I don't
think
know
I
where
just
you
made
got
that
that
up.
Yeah, I think you did.
I don't know where I pulled that from, but
I mentioned Charlie Sheen.
that's got
In your-
nothing to do
in
with
your ear.
Aquaman at all.
What?
I don't know.
Charlie.
But well, with Batman though, who's bigger than Batman right now? as a
no,
superhero?
I mean Christian
it's-
Bale and
Christian Bale
Nolan.
Nolan pushed Batman like way
I think
to the
Iron
top.
Man could compete with him right now.
Well, I just mean like DC.
Oh, okay.
Just saying DC, like
right.
Batman's been pushed right up there, and
Yeah. People
Superman's
know.
secondary. It's Superman
know
was the big
Batman.
superhero. People know Superman, obviously, but like these are the big three: is
Yeah,
Wonder
they know
Woman,
Superman
the
as
Trinity,
the-
the Holy Trinity.
Indestructible, freaking just guy. They
He's
don't know
God.
anything about him other than that.
Right.
Because look at the movies we have to go on. Superman Returns.
terrible.
Yeah,
That's a movie about real estate, isn't it?
pretty much.
Wasn't it about real estate?
yeah.
The
I
real
thought
estate
so.
movie.
A wasted Kevin Spacey as.
I would
Lex
love
Luthor,
to
too.
see him as Lex Luthor in the new one, but
Yeah.
you know who's playing him now? Is
Jesse
it
Eisenberg.
Jesse
Eisenberg?
Eisenberg.
Yeah, we'll see.
I don't.
It's interesting.
I don't know. Yeah.
It's a,
I don't
He has a
remember
wig.
it's a very
Superman
interesting
Returns.
decision.
Yeah,
I fell asleep during Superman Returns
I don't.
when I was watching it in Canada, and yeah, I remember very specific.
Although when you watch Social Network and you see how much of a dick Jesse Eisenberg can be,
Did you watch
you can
his new movie?
see Lex Luthor
What the
in
hell
that.
is the name of it? Look it up.
the spy movie,
No, not the
American
Spy.
Ultra.
Spy Kids.
American Ultra. Did you watch that yet?
No.
He's really good in it.
Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah.
He's a good actor.
So it wasn't Spy Kids.
It was not Spy Kids.
Sorry.
Spy Kids 3 was
3
not good.
is The Rock in that one?
Agent Cody
Oh,
Banks.
If
The
The
Rock
Rock
in
was
that?
in it, it would probably be good.
I would watch it if The Rock was in it.
Congratulations to The Rock and his new Under Armour deal.
He's got an underarm.
He got an Under Armour.
now
deal.
he's with Tom Brady.
Now he's with Tom Brady and Chef Curry.
Chef
in the
Curry,
Under Armour-
baby.
in that Under Armour deal. More TV news. NBC has found their Emerald City wizard, according to Variety, in the form of Vincent D'Onofrio.
I thought that was Charlie Sheen.
If you're not
That's why
familiar with Vincent, he is Kingpin.
He is Kingpin, as well as being very well known from Law & Order: Criminal Intent.
Right. He is an incredible actor. He was great as Kingpin in
Yeah,
Daredevil.
he was freaking awesome.
You know we don't know who's directing Wizard of Oz. How many Wizard of Oz movies are they
No,
gonna
this
make?
is a TV series.
Oh, a TV series.
It's an NBC.
After watching the new Wizard of Oz
with
James Franco?
Franco.
I think that they need to stop.
Yes.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
You did?
Like, it wasn't because I'm not the biggest, nor do I really care about Wizard of Oz. I know for some people it's like massive and
Yeah,
people
don't touch
love
it.
it, and
Right.
don't touch it. I thought it was kind of cool to see something different. Like, I was a little like
But it's James
I've never
Franco.
I've
I
never
can't
seen
take that guy seriously.
I've never seen Wicked, but I know the story to Wicked.
Wicked was
and
a
I like
fantastic play.
that idea. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I like the idea of a different spin on it. That's not,
Yeah, I mean,
you know,
I
the
guess.
same original story.
I
I like James Franco a lot.
I
and
didn't.
thought he was good.
I
in
didn't
it.
like Oz. I think it was called. I didn't like it.
Oz. Was that the TV
Oz the prison
as well?
show?
No,
Pretty sure it was on TV once and I fell asleep.
Prison Break?
Wasn't that the name of the movie?
Yeah, it was called
It
Oz.
was just
Yeah,
Oz.
it
Yeah,
just
okay.
wasn't very good. And Zach Braff was in it, who I love.
Mila Kunis was the only good part of it.
Yeah,
Mila Kunis.
I think the whole table just rose.
Whoops. Sorry.
That Mila Kunis mention was brought to you by Jim Beam.
This is a heavy table, too, by the
It's
way.
a very heavy table, and it's just rising rapidly.
Good Lord.
You know who didn't direct Oz?
Pretty easy triggers.
Zack Snyder.
I've heard of him.
Where did that
Isn't he a German ambassador?
He is, yes. Zock.
Schweinsteiger?
Schweinsteiger. The
Schweinsteiger?
soccer player.
Guys all over the field.
Movie news. Power Rangers movie has cast its Red Ranger. The Red Ranger is Dacre
Excuse me.
Dacre Montgomery.
Watch your
He is
mouth.
the playing the Red Ranger in the new Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie. The Black Ranger was also cast just today, a couple hours ago. Something lid. I don't know.
And I'm just going to point this out. The Black Ranger is not.
He's not black.
He's not black. I mean,
Which was kind of always the
Doesn't
funny
that matter,
part.
though?
Well, it's
Nice
just it doesn't.
They were kind of like a little racial.
They were all very
racialist.
The Yellow Ranger was Asian.
The
Yeah.
Pink Ranger was a blonde hot.
Totally
babe.
stereotyping everything.
Right.
This movie.
okay, so what is the problem? Continue. It was freaking awesome. It was awesome. I mean,
Everything's got to be politically
you know,
correct.
they're
now.
gonna fuck
No,
it
it
up like
doesn't.
they do with Fantastic Four. Okay, they're just gonna.
It's gonna be terrible. That
They
movie's
didn't
gonna be
cast it right. It's just gonna be.
I don't know.
Did you see the new Fantastic Four?
That's what I'm talking about.
I thought it was cast well.
Really?
I thought the story was shit.
Well, okay, so
It was so bad.
I don't know, man.
He fell asleep.
I don't even know why you'd waste money on
I
that
fell
piece
asleep
of
like
It was
4
something to do.
times.
shit. It was something to do.
So this Power Ranger movie, right? Mm-hmm. How are they gonna do this? Is it gonna be like
It's
a?
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, so it's. I guess it's like a reboot.
Is it going to be a
Morphin
kids movie or is it
Yeah,
going to
but
be
it
like
was
dark?
a show. So
It's
are they
it's
have-
gonna be
always
for
movies too,
everyone,
though.
really. It's gonna
Were
be
they-
for
yeah,
an
they
older
ju-
audience as well as a younger audience.
The movies were just like extended shows.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, I
I mean,
news.
I grew up watching it, so to me it wasn't corny as shit. But,
No.
you know, if you watch them now on Netflix,
They're corny as shit.
You're just like, what the fuck is this?
They're really
I think
bad.
even as a kid, I didn't like it.
Well,
I loved it.
I'm sorry.
I don't know why.
But I don't
But
think
I
I'm
thought
gonna
it was
watch
corny.
no
Like, I
Red Ranger
hated the
will ever be
villains.
Jason. So
the villains were
There's
just
that.
like giant.
They were giant
Things.
things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was, well, it was
That's true.
a
I didn't like the
Japanese
villains.
company, so it was very.
the giant thing. Let's Mighty Morph.
Morph and kill it.
Megazords.
It's
man.
it's Morphin time, bitch.
yeah.
I was just
There's,
Adult version.
there's your episode title right
just
there.
it wasn't
Bitch.
time.
Morphin time, bitch.
Oh yeah, we got to start naming episodes.
Yeah.
It's Morphin time,
Well,
bitch.
this one's called.
It's Morphin time, bitch. All right.
The last one was Pop Party. No, Pop
Pop-
Punk
Pop-
Pizza
Pop-
Party.
No. I thought it was the three Bs.
The three Bs.
3Bs.
No, it was. We all had fun without Dyer. That's
Blood,
what-
blood, boners, and boobs.
Yeah, blood bonus. Oh, every horror movie.
Gotta have all three. You gotta do it.
Our penultimate story is Ant-Man and the Wasp. Marvel is in negotiations for Peyton Reed to return and helm the Ant-Man vs. Wasp movie. Ant-Man and the Wasp movie. He was the director for Ant-Man. Yeah, he took over for Edgar Wright, and I thought it was a pretty good movie, so I thought I'd mention it.
I thought you were about to
I
say
thought it
Peyton
was
Manning.
a very well done movie as well. And
Yeah.
I think everyone else did because they're making another one. So.
And keeping up that consistency with the now with the same director again.
Yeah.
And
Now, what
You know?
were the expectations going in? I mean,
going into Ant-Man.
Right.
Personally, for me, they were fairly low because I didn't really know anything about him.
Mine was I like Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
And I like Michael Pena, and
I was
Michael Pena was
anxious
the
about
star of that movie.
Yeah, he
Paul
kind of
Rudd.
killed
I was kind of bummed that Edgar Wright was out, but you could tell that there's a lot of Edgar Wright still in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of the
A
writing.
lot of the writing's still Edgar Wright.
T.I. was also very good.
Yeah.
T.I.
T.I.'s in it. T.I. was very good.
And
I haven't watched it.
forget-
Oh, T.I. and Michael Pena steal the show.
How do you pronounce her name?
T.I. T.
Evangeline Lilly.
Yeah. I thought
As the
she was-
Wasp.
Yeah. She
Yeah,
was, did an
she was
excellent
very
job.
good. She's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Especially now that I'm assuming she's going to have more of a starring role in this sequel.
Yeah.
And our last story is a last bit of Marvel news is that I just put this in because continuing on our Thor talk from last week, Thor Ragnarok is going to shoot in Australia, and so is Alien 5.
They're making
They're
another
making an
alien
Alien
movie.
5.
Confirmed by
I
Another
thought
alien
that
the
movie.
Australian something minister.
I thought that
God.
Prometheus and Alien were.
They are. Prometheus was awesome.
Oh,
love
I
that
think that's what it is
I
then.
think
It's
that's
going to
what-
be
it's
called
Prometheus
Alien.
too, but it's Aliens.
Yeah.
They're gonna call it
Alien 5.
Alien.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I think. I could be wrong.
Then it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, if it's the same director,
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
Ridley
it's
Scott's
style,
doing it. Yeah. They already
Yeah.
talked about it. Ridley Scott's doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that movie was really good.
Yeah, that movie was awesome.
But Alien was the first Alien movie, so I mean, are they recreating it or are they making it? their own?
Aliens.
Aliens was the second one.
Second one.
Aliens
I think they're
is
just
what
keeping,
they're going to call
keeping
it.
it going.
Keeping it going, money grab, money,
Yeah.
money.
But
Money
hopefully
is
not a
piling in.
shitty money grab. Hopefully it's actually good.
Yeah, no, I think I have faith in that one.
Nah, it'll be
Yeah.
good.
After
Here's-
Prometheus, I think.
Here's my
they're doing
question,
it
though.
right,
yeah.
Here's my question.
What's your question, Tom?
If you're filming in Australia, do you really need aliens? Because there's enough things that can kill you in Australia.
There's a lot of
That is
fucking
true.
things that will murder you.
Yeah. There's
And
a,
they're not the people because they will do that too.
well, the people are nice. They're very nice people
They're
from
nice
what I've
people?
heard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're. what
like-
are you
Gio had an
thinking of?
Australian spider in his basement the other day.
I had a
Thing
giant.
was huge.
I had a cooler that I brought in from the outside.
Oh, just another reason I'm never going to your house.
My house is haunted, by the way. Anyway,
Reason number one.
but this spider like must have come from Australia. It was in a cooler that I had from outside. Brought it inside because things are getting cold here. You got to bring them all inside. And this spider was like the size of my fist. It was
huge.
giant.
It was the biggest spider I've ever
Like,
seen.
where
in the
did that
house.
thing come from?
Did you shoot it?
I didn't shoot. I don't have any guns.
should
kill it
brought
with
Eli
fire.
with me
You should
so
have
I
been like,
could shoot
Eli,
it.
I didn't even step
come a
on
man
it.
and kill that bug.
I was not gonna
This
have my.
is your
It
moment.
probably would have taken your leg if you tried.
No,
to
I didn't. I wasn't gonna have my 2-year-old son go and kill it, but the cooler was still heavy because the spider was ginormous, and I just put it outside, and I haven't looked in it since, so I don't even know if it's gone.
Do you want to come shoot
on
it?
top of my house? I have no idea.
Dyer's gonna walk up to it.
Probably later.
Dyer just wants to shoot things.
It's gonna
Well,
come
no,
into your house.
spiders are the devil. And
No, this thing was magnificent. It
Dude,
was
his
huge.
legs were like this.
It's gonna come in. What's the spider from Harry Potter? Aragog.
yeah.
Aragog and its family are gonna come over, and you're gonna live in the Forbidden Forest.
Oh no, I don't. I just don't.
Nobody
wanna,
goes in the Forbidden Forest.
No, I don't want to murder this thing.
Except for
so-
that rascally Harry Potter and his friends and meddling.
friends.
Hermione Granger.
I'm gonna go over and shoot it.
Do not shoot my nice spider. He was a nice fellow.
There's nothing nice about spiders. I mean, they kill the insects and everything, but stay out of my house.
Yeah, right.
Stay out of my things.
Do you scream like a little girl when you see him?
Absolutely. There was one that like surprised me the other day. I sat down to play some Uncharted, and it was the same color as my couch. So I saw my couch move, and I just jumped and walked out of my room and said, "Nope, nope, nope, nope."
Oh man,
Went back in and I brutalized it.
you murdered
That
a
sounds
spider?
really
I
good.
Why
murdered-
didn't you trap it in like something? And
I ain't
Don't
got
kill
time.
spiders.
I ain't got time for
They
this,
kill
like-
the bad
You know,
bugs.
It's a bad bug in my house.
My theory
No.
is though, if it found its way in once, it's gonna find its way in again.
Not when it's dead.
Exactly. So that's why they die for me.
oh, you guys are terrible.
You guys are douchebags.
Well, am I so terrible if I told you the topic of the day is Star Wars?
No, let's do it.
Coming back
Let's
around, coming back
Go.
around.
Let's talk about
Oh, big.
Spock.
Let's talk about
Big.
you and me. baby.
First off, let's talk about how me and Gio
Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. The topic of the day is brought to you by me, because I'm the host.
Kona Brewing Company.
Continue.
Me and Gio stayed up for 3 hours and tried to get Star Wars tickets.
'Cause
and
Star Wars
failed
broke
miserably
everything.
Because they broke Fandango, they broke movietickets.com. I called Foxborough, and they were like, yeah, we're selling tickets. You got to go to movietickets.com. I'm like, oh, all right. Go to movietickets.com. Takes like 8 hours to load. You sit there, you pick 8 tickets because that's how many tickets we needed. Processes for a good 15 minutes. You get to the next page, pick your
Errors out.
seats, and then you pick your seats, and then it processes, but you only get 5 minutes. So it processes for 4, and then you get to the next page, and you got to write your credit card, but you only have 30 seconds to do it, and then you get to the confirmation page, and the time runs out, and then you want to throw your computer out the window.
Mike, sounds
It
like you
was
had a hell of a Monday
impossible.
night.
It was impossible.
I was up. When did tickets go on sale? Like
8:30.
8:30. Okay, I was up until fucking 1:30 trying to pre-order these things, and it was just near impossible.
That's what happens when you put a trailer at halftime on Monday Night Football.
But we got them.
We ended up
We
getting
got-
it.
we
That's the
will be
most
going to
important
Star
thing
Wars.
and the only
We're
thing
going
that
to Star
matters.
Wars.
Dyer and I will be sitting next to each other,
holding hands, of course.
holding hands, obviously,
Doing
eating
weird things.
a hot fudge sundae because you can do that in that theater
I might do the pop.
We're going to get beer and food and beer
in a Cine Deluxe.
I love it.
and Star Wars.
What did you guys?
Food and beer and Star Wars.
So I want
That
to
should be the episode.
start off with No, it's mighty. It's Morphin time, bitch.
All right, it's a dual one. It's like a dash in the middle, like a little slasher thing, like a backward slash to make it even cooler because we we're that cool.
So Mike, what'd you think of the trailer?
Just say badass. Just say
God,
it was badass.
dude.
I thought you were just gonna go.
I had
Balls.
the biggest like grin on my face the entire
And you
time.
didn't. And I bet you didn't say a word.
I
the
didn't say a word.
entire
I was sitting
time.
there just smiling the whole time. I'm like, this is awesome. My dad asked me questions. I'm like, shh.
I could tell you guys were like hardcore geeking out over it because I was the only one saying anything to you guys. I was like, "This is awesome! This is awesome! This is awesome!" You guys were probably just like,
Dyer was working, so I had to find it online and send it to him. 'Cause
When Han acknowledged the fact that there was dark side and Jedi, and I just had chills, and it was the greatest thing.
Dude,
that shot
chills.
of Leia hugging him.
Yep.
And then you see freaking Finn
Luke's.
with Luke's
lightsaber.
Lightsaber.
And I absolutely love how they showed nothing.
I know. You don't know anything about the movie.
Nope.
No,
Which is
you have
freaking great.
no
Like
idea.
every other trailer that comes out, where
They're like 3
destroys
minutes
the
long,
movie.
and they tell you from beginning, middle, and end how the
They-
entire movie's
they
going to
tell-
play out.
They tell you the
They
whole thing.
showed nothing.
I believe this was
But
it
they
too.
showed
I think This
everything.
was the last trailer.
Yeah, I
this
was
was
just gonna
it.
say
Yeah,
that.
no, this is the final
For the
trailer.
last
No more
2
trailers.
months or 50-something days, whatever's left. This
You
is
better
before this is
believe we're doing a freaking
it.
reaction video
reaction.
after we watch it.
not
Because
doing
we're
not
us
doing
5
a
are going to
freaking
watch it, right?
reaction
Yeah.
video. We're doing
Yeah.
a fucking reaction video.
Fucking react.
We're all gonna be naked.
Well,
I'll tell.
I don't know.
The view count goes up by like 300%.
terrible.
Watch a bunch of
Cody's like, fucking
naked
right.
nerds. Page views, baby. All about page views.
blur.
Oh, nobody's
Ow.
knocking. Somebody better not be knocking. Let me tell you, because
No,
there's
Mike-
nobody here
Mike
but
just-
us.
Mike just hit his head in the door. It was awesome.
Well, you never know.
Well, I'll tell you my trailer story is I got in my car, I closed at work and was driving, and all of a sudden my phone just goes ballistic, and it's just Cody. Oh my God, the trailer's out! And I was like, no! And I slammed on the gas and just floored it the rest of the
Well,
way
you're
home.
kind of lucky because
Ran-
we had to suffer through that
That's the
terrible
shitty game.
Oh,
football
that's
game.
the only reason I
watched that shitty game.
I was so
Fucking
excited
Eli face.
that I didn't have to watch any of that football game, and I got the trailer. I burst through the door right into my house.
Didn't make
Parents are
eye
gone.
contact with anyone.
Parents are gone. They're out on a cruise. My
Slipped
girlfriend was there.
slipped the
And
pants
I was
down.
like, oh my God, this is not what trailer. And she's like, you need to calm down. I'm watching Doctor Who. And I was like, fuck you. And I ran into the other room and I watched the trailer. And then I ran down the hallway and I was like, you gotta watch the trailer.
And then he put on
Again.
Gilmore Girls.
And then and then I went to go take a shower. Before I took a shower, I watched the trailer again and then put it up above my shower and was watching it while I was in the shower.
Yeah, why
I
would
know what you were doing in the shower. Tom.
you know what was happening in that
Tables
shower.
raising.
Dude's like watching the trailer before he gets in the shower, and he's just like, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I gotta take a shower."
Where's Jar Jar? Where's Jar Jar? Where's
I
Jar Jar?
have a
Where's Jar
question
Jar?
about the trailer.
Oh, question.
Do it.
We got some answers.
Where the fuck is Luke?
What?
Dude,
well, right.
who knows?
You know,
Dude.
he's missing from the poster.
He's not in the poster.
He's not in the
Not in
trailer.
Well,
he did.
He could be
He did.
the hooded
Is
guy with the hand.
Yeah,
No, that is him.
Luke.
That's definitely
That
him.
is
We
Luke.
don't know.
No,
that's definitely him.
That's confirmed. That is
All
Luke.
right. Well,
Who confirmed it?
yeah. Did you?
The Star Wars. The
Star Wars?
JJ.
The JJ.
The JJ. I don't know.
Okay.
I just. and
So
it's-
his only.
But it's the robotic hand. Like
Yeah,
who
it's
else
definitely
would
him.
that
so his
be?
only appearance is.
Here's
like,
my
not
theory.
even his
he's-
face.
There's more. There's more.
Here's
to
my
Luke.
theory. Ready?
No.
He did.
Either he's dead in the beginning, and you find out right in the beginning, and you'll see like flashbacks and shit, which is
Terrible.
I don't think is gonna happen.
It's terrible.
Or he's
I
gonna
don't think
be
that's the thing.
because J.J. Abrams said that he's the new Obi-Wan. He's gonna be like secluded from everybody. Everyone's gonna think he's dead, and he's gonna show up at the end and just fuck shit up.
So the Shattered Empire comics, which was a 4-issue miniseries that takes place after Return of the Jedi, just wrapped up on Wednesday, and I kind of have an idea of what Luke's going to be doing
Is it
based on the
canon?
last. Oh yeah, it's canon.
Okay, had to ask.
The main characters, this isn't a spoiler, are Poe's parents. Poe, Oscar Isaac's character.
Okay.
So his mother is a pilot and his dad is like some kind of special ops rebel soldier. But based on what happens in the last issue, kind of have an idea of what Luke's up to and kind of have some ideas about Poe.
How does he get?
you haven't seen much of Poe.
How does he get?
No.
How does he get Luke's lightsaber?
No, that's Finn.
No, that's Finn.
That's Finn.
That's
Oh,
Finn.
my bad.
No, that's not mentioned at all.
He's also wearing
But is it Luke's lightsaber?
coat. That's Luke's coat that he's wearing.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Yeah, have you seen the picture?
It
They're
really
pretty
is?
similar.
Yeah, there's a picture on.
I don't think they're. I
you
don't
mean
think they're
like the,
identical.
Finn's wearing.
Finn is wearing Luke's.
It looks
yeah,
similar.
the one I know which one. Yeah,
At the end of New
Yep.
Hope, when he's getting the medal.
Yep, that one.
Oh.
I have that action figure somewhere.
Yeah,
So I think he gets it from Leia.
the lightsaber.
Yeah.
I don't think it's Luke's lightsaber.
It is
It's
Has that been confirmed?
because you're wrong.
Has that been confirmed?
Yeah.
Nothing's been confirmed, really.
We live in
I
a
don't
world
know.
of
It doesn't.
unconfirmed
The
theories.
hilt doesn't look the same.
It's the same.
I don't know,
I
man.
don't know shit.
But also,
When you're wrong, you're gonna be like,
But listen,
fuck.
Luke's hand doesn't look the same either.
Yeah. CG's changed, man.
So the hashtag trending topic of the episode is
Where's Luke?
Where's Luke?
Wow, you read my mind, dude. Wow, Cody
Jedi.
is gonna
We're on
lose
a
his
level.
shit in a
Jedi mind
second.
tricks over here.
Jedi mind trick.
Jedi
You guys
mind
have only
tricks.
been living together for like a week.
You guys are already like a married fucking couple. You just already
He
thinking
did make
like,
me pizza while I was at work.
oh, that's awesome.
Dude,
You
I made
made-
all the food. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
It's okay because Dyer bakes cakes.
He baked no cakes.
You bake cakes?
No.
Come on.
You know what I just realized though? On a serious note, guys,
Serious? Oh boy.
Is this about
how
Star Wars?
fucking crazy? Yes.
Okay, just checking. It's you. So
I mean, there's like a 90% chance it's not, but it is. This time. It is.
Okay.
That theater is gonna go fucking ballistic if the movie is as good as it should be.
It's gonna be the greatest theater experience you will ever.
Especially because
Experience.
they bring
People
us
are gonna lose their minds. I'm expecting like 3 deaths, like just
Riots.
people just running around, like champagne. It's like we won the World Series. Like that's what it's gonna be.
You're gonna see the opening titles are gonna be Star Wars, and people are just gonna go freaking.
I don't know, dude, that
nerdgasm
snow-
everywhere.
Flip their chairs and walk out.
That snow scene is probably gonna be the greatest thing on.
the
Cinematic
Kylo.
history,
Was that the
like,
Kylo
all about that
and
snow.
Finn one?
Yeah, I
Oh,
think that
man.
looks unbelievable, dude.
Snowgasm.
You know it's gonna be real
Hashtag
disappointing
Hashtag.
when Jar Jar shows up.
Please God in heaven.
I was real happy that we got to hear what Kylo Ren sounds like.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was
Dude, he
like
sounds
another
great.
mystery.
because before that you could only hear him through an action figure.
I want to hear
Yeah.
Phasma though.
Yeah, I thought that was her at first because they showed her.
oh, Captain.
Dude, she
Phasma.
looks so badass.
Yeah, that armor looks awesome.
She looks so, and it's so simple. Like it's a shiny stormtrooper
Fucking-
with a cape.
Put a
Yeah.
fucking cape
Like
on. us on
how
it.
badass is that, dude?
And it's cool to actually just acknowledge, stormtroopers are not clone troopers.
Yeah.
No, right. They're
Right,
people.
they're just people who enlisted in the Empire, which I mean is kind of obvious and all, but I don't know. I like it when it's mentioned. Like they've brought it up on Star Wars Rebels recently this
Yeah.
season.
And it's cool.
About-
The way J.J. Abrams explained it was like if it's like if when Germany lost, the rest of the Nazis moved to Switzerland and they started gathering
this is
people up
that,
again.
The first
This
order.
is the same thing as the First Order.
Yep.
Right.
And it's not the rebels anymore; it's the resistance.
Well, and they show you in Shattered Empires, they have no idea. The death of the Emperor is played off as propaganda. Nobody really knows. They don't know what to believe. So they continue to operate as is.
yeah.
So it's like the rebels win, but they didn't win because they're still fighting.
right.
So it's
Yeah,
not. It's not back to how. It's not back to the old Republic.
It's not back to, it's not back to what the
So
Republic
it's
Back
still
to
an
back.
empire, but
It's that's
again.
the whole thing. The Shattered Empire is it's the Empire. It's shattered, but nobody's knows because now there's just misinformation.
oh, okay. So that's kind of a cool thing
So
to do.
It's God. I don't know what to. There's something I could liken it to historically, but nothing good is coming into my head right now. I guess basically hearing about the end of World War II.
Right.
If you were in an isolated area,
The Big Bang Theory.
What?
I was just trying to think of exciting events in history. See, I told you 9% of the time it's not going to make sense.
exciting events in history.
I think that we should fire Cody.
recorded history.
Probably be
Cody,
better off.
sometimes.
Hey, at least hashtag Snowgasm was kind of funny. I mean, some people that were watching, probably like no one, enjoyed it.
We're gonna hashtag that on the night we go see it.
He's still talking.
Anyway, really excited for
I
this.
just
movie
want to let
as
him keep
everyone
going.
else.
I just want to let him keep going. I want to see where he would take us down on that journey.
Sometimes the journey.
Clearly, you guys didn't have any patience
No,
for that journey like I did.
No,
I had a lot of
we
patience.
couldn't let
to
that
go.
What
go
else
on.
happened in that trailer that was cool? The whole
Everything.
thing, every shot was
Well, I
like.
think you see
Everything.
the Knights of Ren in it.
Yeah, you see the
With
Knights of
Kylo
Ren.
Ren and the other people around them in the rain
Dogfight.
Oh God, that
Oh my
rain.
God. dude.
How sick did that look?
with the Millennium Falcon being all agile.
Oh, with all the
Not that.
X-Wings
The
and
X-Wing
shit.
And the
Okay, yeah,
friggin'
yeah.
TIE fighters just going at it.
You see that in all of them.
with
Yeah,
Ky-
but it's just looks.
It looks so
much
good,
better.
dude.
It definitely. Well, obviously, we're not dealing with real models. This is all CG. So
with Kylo Ren standing in the rain, I got goosebumps. It reminded me of the.
Is he gonna be
It
a
reminded me of the
lovable bad
Battle of
guy?
Helm's Deep.
I think people
in
are
the rain.
actually gonna like him a lot more than they're gonna
It's because
hate him.
it's gonna be
'Cause he's so
it's gonna be
awesome.
Boba Fett.
Dude, they better not kill
yeah,
this
looks
it's
guy.
gonna
awesome.
be Boba Fett. That's a good.
Please
But except he's gonna
don't
be a
kill
character.
him.
You're right.
I'm
More than Boba
concerned
Fett
that they
was.
might kill him because Del Toro's coming in as the new villain.
Who? Kylo Ren?
Yeah.
No, they're not gonna kill him.
I don't.
If anything, they're gonna kill a hero because they learn from their mistakes from what they did with
Darth
Darth
Maul.
Maul.
That's true.
If I
You
think-
hope they learn.
Yeah, you would hope they learn. Like, why can't you just do what they did with 4, 5, and 6, where you had the same heroes and the same villains throughout all 3 movies, and you told awesome stories with those people?
You know who I think's gonna die?
Luke,
Han.
no.
I think it's gonna be Han.
I think you kind of see something. Someone's crying over a jacket, and it might even be Luke's jacket, or it might be Han Solo's jacket.
I wouldn't be surprised if
Han-
they
I
introduced
agree.
Han and Leia having had kids.
Oh yeah.
Well,
definitely.
yeah, that's what
gonna
everybody
happen.
thinks. That's probably the one thing that's not canon. That's
Dude,
gonna
I
be
bet
roped
you.
back into canon.
Yeah.
I bet you Rey is their kid.
No,
No,
I don't think so.
That's what I think. I think that's Darth Vader's granddaughter.
No, I don't think so.
Write it down.
I don't think because
Write
she's
it
not.
down.
Should we make a list of
She's
predictions?
not force sensitive.
We don't know about her.
She's not.
But you don't know.
You don't know.
She's got a cool bow staff. Did you see her freaking stunt double freaking flipping that thing around?
bow staff.
She's got a bow staff skills.
Donatello.
I agree. Han Solo's-
And she has a cool.
You think
hat
Han Solo's gonna
with
die?
a flashlight?
She's pretty hot too.
She's a nice
she is.
lady.
So let's go around and guess who's gonna die. Because Cody and I both think Han Solo. I want to hear who you guys
Luke.
all think. Luke.
Luke.
Gio.
If it follows, with Obi-Wan, maybe Luke.
It
but I
should,
really
yeah.
think it's Han.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
I would
gonna
have to
die.
I would have to go with Han too.
Really?
I don't know why. It just seems like maybe it's because of the now it's not canon, but this book from forever ago when Chewbacca died, and then Han
Plus, Harrison
Blamed
Ford
his
doesn't
kids
like
and
playing
drank.
Star Wars.
Han Solo Harrison Ford doesn't like
playing
anything.
Star Wars. He doesn't like playing Han Solo. He doesn't like playing Star
He
Wars.
doesn't like
in
playing
general.
Star Wars anymore. He's all done playing Star Wars.
He's like,
Yeah, I'm not
guys, I'm
wrong.
bored.
I'm not wrong. He likes Indiana Jones. He doesn't like Star Wars.
Really?
It's true. Yeah, Indiana Jones is his favorite.
That's silly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, think about it. Indiana Jones, he's the star.
Yeah, sure.
But Indiana.
Well, that's what it is.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah.
freaking Han Solo.
yeah, but I don't know. Indiana Jones is
He's
awesome
not,
too.
He's not the main character.
He's all about that fame.
The fame.
All about that fame. About that fame.
Hashtag.
On that note,
No side characters. Anybody else have anything else they'd like to add about Star Wars?
December 17th, 10:40 p.m. at Gillette Stadium's
we
Cinema
will not be
Deluxe.
streaming because that's illegal.
We will
Cannot do
be
that.
enjoying ourselves to some beer and Star Wars.
And more beer.
And food.
And
and
food.
beer.
And beer.
And
food.
crazy
nachos.
sex party.
I love nachos.
In the
Really
theater.
good nachos.
You got to order the nachos this time?
No.
Oh yeah, me and Dyer.
guys were supposed
me
to
and
order
Dyer were
nachos
so pumped for the
for
nachos,
Avengers,
and we
and
go
you
to
guys
Avengers, and then we
didn't
didn't
Well,
buy
we were
nachos.
so just in the movie.
Yeah,
Couldn't
we
order
forgot.
it.
Yeah,
I got a brownie sundae and it was good.
It was so funny too because as soon as the movie ended, the lights turned on, and me and Dyer were like,
Taking a page out
"The
of my book."
nachos!"
son of a.
You know, it's gonna be the same thing for Star Wars though. Is we're not gonna want.
You're not gonna want to eat while
Dude,
watching
I'm going to
that.
friggin' order a pizza and walk in with it.
Yeah, you tell
always
him
gotta
what
have
to do.
food.
You can do that, but
You
you're
can
not
have-
I'm saying you're not going to order anything during the movie.
Oh hell no.
No.
Because you're just
No.
going to be.
You're gonna order.
You're not gonna want to talk to anyone. You're just gonna be
It's
like,
going to be this tunnel vision
don't forget to blink.
and breathe.
Yeah, well, you got to do that.
That's why I'm saying 3 deaths.
Unless it's unless it's an angel, then you.
Someone's gonna forget to
Cody thinks it's gonna be like a freaking end of the world.
It's gonna be
No,
it's gonna be
Cody's
no. You don't. Even
Cody's
get it, like,
describing Black Friday. Like what he's describing.
Like a murderer is gonna walk in and no one's gonna give a fuck because everyone's gonna be losing their shit already.
No.
Someone's gonna be like, "I'm here to kill you all," and they're like, "Wow, it's fucking Star Wars!"
And then he's just gonna turn around and walk out.
He's gonna be like, "Well, I did my job. Everyone's flipping out."
That was dark.
Yeah, it
Down a
was.
dark road. I think that's a solid place to wrap
Hey,
up.
it wasn't meant to be
listen,
dark.
it's
It was
about
meant
that
to be,
time.
you know,
Listen.
like picture Eric being the killer guy. It's
about that time.
It's funny.
Listen,
It's not,
for
it's not
Cody,
serious.
Mike, Gio, and Eric, this is Tom signing off.
AOL Instant Messenger sign off.
Zox Snyder signing off.
Zox.
BRB playing basketball.